What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. For you guys, it's probably been a couple days, a couple hours, a few minutes, who knows? But for me, it has been over a week. So here we go. We're going to continue with this Stranding to part 11. And hold on. Is this like a recap? That is currently encircled by an armed group known as the Brigands. The Brigands are resistant to any new technology that comes from outside the Australian continent. The Chiral network very much included. It seems they believe that expanding the network to Australia will cause permanent changes to the local environment. This seems to be the reason why they are attacking in the environmental observatory. Okay. All right. This is like a little recap. That's it's kind of neat. Um, yeah, the story so far. That's pretty cool, man. I like that it does that. This is really neat. Okay. Well, anyway, uh, I believe I fixed the mic problem with the echo. I think I got it. I think I figured it out. How to lower the volume on the mic. I did a little test run. Doesn't seem like there's an echo, but we won't really know until I go back and edit the video. So I hope to God that the echo is gone and we can now, you know, well, I don't know if you guys are annoyed. I don't have that many subscribers anyway right now, so it's not that big of a deal yet. But that shit was irritating me. That's for damn sure. I am a little groggy as well. My allergies were crazy yesterday, which is why I didn't end up recording yesterday. I just couldn't stop sneezing. So, but because of that, my nostrils and everything are all, clogged up and stuff from yesterday. But I haven't been sneezing that much today, so hopefully it stays that way. But anyway, all right, back to it then. Shout out shit.
Stretch my legs.
So yesterday, whoa, we had gone to Repticon,
Okay.
which man, this vehicle looks screwed up. Can I? Okay, I saw something that said about repairing vehicles.
Anybody out
I
there?
didn't see how to do that. Let me see. I wonder if you can just spray it, which I don't have. All right. Well, it's all right. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, we had went to Replicon yesterday, which is what the hell? Whoa! What the fuck was that?
Are you okay, Sam?
I'm sorry.
Seriously?
That was weird. Okay,
It's all good. It's all
that was really weird and random. Anyway, so Repticon. So yeah, Repticon is basically like Comic Con but reptiles. It's actually pretty neat if you're into that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, we went yesterday and we really went to shoot, am I lost? We really went to pick up a couple things that I need for the new enclosure I have for my two geckos. Um, but it's like one of those things where you go to the grocery store, you go to Target or to Costco for a couple things and end up walking out with a whole bunch of other stuff that you didn't intend to get, right? It's like the same thing at Repticon. At least when you're into that stuff like I am. We went just for a couple little items for the enclosure, and we ended up coming home with two new animals. We picked up a Violet Chameleon. You know, I've been wanting a chameleon for a long time, and I wasn't going to get the chameleon yesterday until the wifey said that she wanted the chameleon. So I was like, okay, you know, I was like, you didn't have to really convince me that much. So I picked up the chameleon. And we also picked up another gecko. Um, the chameleon and the gecko are both so tiny. They're little babies. The chameleon probably looks like it's only, a few months out of the egg. What's that? Headache pills. Yeah. And the gecko, I mean, the gecko is the same thing. The gecko was probably born, you know, 3 months ago. The chameleon was probably born 2 months ago. Um, so yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of this ride because it's all screwed up.
Thanks.
Let me see. How do I cargo management? All right, this we're gonna get rid of. Um, but offload. Okay, hold on. Let me just. Oh, this is the only thing on the track cruiser. Okay. Um, there we go. Um, so yeah, I picked up a new chameleon, I picked up a new gecko, and now,
Thanks for the help.
um, yeah, we got those two new little critters. I spent like all day yesterday after the Repticon, just setting up these enclosures and you know getting them, just getting them ready. Um, and so yeah, we have two new members of the family. Chameleons are very fragile little critters. They could die pretty easily. So you have to be very careful with them. You have to, yeah, you got to treat them with a lot of care, and that requires leaving them the fuck alone for long periods of time. They don't like to be bothered. They're a little skittish, kind of, scaredy cats. So you don't want to bother them. They're easily stressed out, and then when they
Sam, look.
overly
There are
stressed, they
wild
can
animals
die.
nearby.
So
Such creatures are rare and
yeah.
precious. Friends to be protected.
Anyway, yeah, I'm excited to have these two and watch them grow. I'm about to take plenty of pictures so that I can keep track of their growth.
Just a bit further. Definitely not alone.
Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh, get out of there. Oh my god. I forgot how to. Oh my god, I don't have my
Get to safety, Sam.
gun.
Could pass out at any moment.
Yeah, how do you fight? There we go. Man, I gotta remember how to play this game all over again. No. Yeah, that's right, run away. Oh my god. Good. Is that your gun? It is. Okay. Okay, let's bring this sucker out. Oh, my bad, I gotta knock you out. Oh man, where's that coming from? Hmm. There we go. There we go. Okay. Deliver and report.
You a Porter? Those brigands, are they all gone? Wow, this is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. Took a few licks, but I'm glad to see you're still in one piece. You seem like a Porter we can rely on. Go on, use your Cupid to get us online. Quickly now. I'll feel a lot safer once we're all hooked up.
Sorry for that delay. I had to respond to my mother real quick. My mama. Let me see. Chiral network coverage has expanded, granting access to the following. Oh man, I forgot about these. Yeah, they like make you run super fast. A handgun that fires MP shell grenades. Wow, effective against any target. I like that. Yep, I like that. What's this? MP grenade. A hand grenade designed using MP technology, making it effective against any target. Explodes on impact and can be stored in the grenade pouch. Lovely. Okay. All right. Very nice.
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plague gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan, too. Ever since the plague gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. As well as keeping an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan, too. Ever since the plague gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorize that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilized all areas without coverage. But what's done is done, though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one. If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plate gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you.
Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable.
Well, there's our schematic for an MP shell variant grenade. MP shells explode on impact and are non-lethal munitions that can not only incapacitate humans, but also deal corrosive damage to mechs. And while they're not as effective as blood grenades, they can definitely hurt BTs too. In any case, you might want to keep a few stashed in your grenade pouch at all times. We've also shared data for a grenade pistol. While it's only good for a few shots, this gun lets you fire MP shell grenades as projectiles. Its small profile means it packs easily as cargo and won't get in the way. Naturally, it'll fit snugly into any handgun holster as well. Our last contribution is the battle skeleton. Like other skeletons you may have used, it increases your maximum carrying capacity and movement speed. This particular model also provides additional protection. However, when you boost it to move faster, or whenever you benefit from its damage reduction capabilities, it'll consume battery power, so make sure you have enough to spare. If you find yourself running low while on the road, you'll need to use a generator or borrow a private room somewhere to recharge. You ought to take one out for a spin.
It once ran through this region. Saw quite a lot of traffic from what I hear. If you scrounged up enough materials to keep the autopaver fed, you could make it just like it was back in the old days. But it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Restoring roads is a massive undertaking, to put it mildly.
Having said all that, east of this facility, you'll find the Smoke Hill mine.
Get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials.
I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested.
We can't thank you enough, Sam. Before you go, you've been getting a lot of praise for all your hard work. And in recognition of this, it seems you've been officially cleared to take on standard orders. Between the harsh conditions and the violent outlaws, there are fewer and fewer folks willing to serve as porters these days. But there's no shortage of people who need help. So I encourage you to take a look if you're interested.
You can review the available requests by bringing up the list via your ring terminal. You'll find a new sub-order too. We need someone to restore the mine. Bet you could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, thanks again for going above and beyond. Best wishes and safe travels to you, my friend.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up. I imagine you're both pretty tired. You and Dolman.
Order completed. Well done.
All right. We're gonna end this episode right here. I'm gonna figure out where we're gonna go next, and then we'll do that for the next episode, just in case, if I continue now, who knows how long it'll go for. So, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.